Hello everybody, welcome back to another Loopstation tutorial. Guys, this tutorial will be a different one. I am not going to do a tutorial for any tracks. I saw a comment, if you remember my tutorial for Easy by Bitness. I got a comment there which that guy say that how can he name his tracks, or what I do to record my loops to have better quality on the audio. And guys, I thought these days that why not doing a tutorial, a quick tutorial for beginners. I know that there exist so much of them, but I thought that yeah, why not? So in this video I will do in the first part a quick tutorial for beginners and for elementary settings that you really need to know about the 505 Loopstation. And in the second part of the video I will show you how I set up my Loopstation before getting started and everything that you need to know. So guys, I think we can get straight into it. So one elementary thing that you really need to do and to know about the Loopstation is that when you get your Loopstation, it has the standard version, and to have the latest version from 2016, which is the 2.00 version, you can get that to tap on Google RC-505 update, I think, but I think I will let you the link in the description. And what you need to know is that you can update your Loopstation, and then you have even more possibilities, even more track effects that in the latest version of the Loopstation they added some effects also, so yeah. So this could be a thing. Another one is, I saw that comment and that guy told me how can he name his tracks, because if I will go, for example, on a empty track, it says init memory, and the guy was like, how can he name the tracks? So it's very easy. You just have to go on memory, you press once, and then you go back left, and then there you go. You can name how you want. Melancholy, this is not, yeah. So you can put whatever you want and then press right, and then waiting, and then there you go. So this could be a thing. Another thing that you need to know is in the system, the phantom power, but the phantom power, it needs to be on just in case if you use big microphones such in studios or something like that. But if you use a regular microphone like me, you don't have to turn this on. So yeah, you can keep it on off. It's much better. Another thing that you need to know is the threshold, this one. Now, what does this threshold mean and what does this do? So the threshold, it refers for how much surrounding sounds your microphone will pick up. For example, now it's in 50. If I will put it on 0, I will go away from my microphone and you will still hear me. You see? So my microphone is here and you can still hear me a little bit. But if I will put it on 100 and I will put my microphone just a little bit away, you will not hear me anymore. So yeah, so the threshold is doing that kind of thing, that how much surrounding effects and sounds will pick your microphone when you loop. So I just keep it on 70. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, another thing is that you need to know that if you record your loops on PC or loop laptop before putting them on YouTube, you are going to set the USB mode in audio MIDI, because if it's in storage it will not work. So yeah, you need to put this in audio MIDI. So yeah, and this was. And another thing that you need to know, this is one technique when you can search for a tempo for your track. You just need to press, you see this button, tap tempo. And for example, if I want the 180 time, I just need to press. And then there you go, 180. So this is a setting that you can search for the tempo you want for the song. And yeah, another thing that you need to know is, I will delete everything and I will show you. Another thing that you need to know is to have the measure for the tracks always in free mode. Because what happens is, if you have the auto, because you will have this when you get your Loopstation, everything is in auto. And if you have auto on this one, it will be immediately the exact same measure as the second track. And I can demonstrate you right now. Let's say let's say I want to make a beat something like this. And now if I want to do a hi-hat like this, if it's in auto, I will not be able to do that, because if it's immediately the same loop, the same length as the second track, I will show you. So if I want to do one hi-hat, I will not be able, because it's in auto. So I just need to go like this. Because if it's in auto, but if it will be in free, I can just go like this. Like this. So yeah, this could be one thing. And another thing is to make sure to have the loop sync on or for each one of the tracks, because you don't want to have not synchronized some of your sounds. So yeah, and the tempo sync also on for them. So yeah, And guys, these are some elementary settings for beginners. And yeah, and now in the second part of this video I will show you how I set up always my Loopstation before getting started and practicing. Okay, so the first thing that I every time going to do first is to get the tempo that I want for my Loopstation, for my track. And yeah, and after this I will go to memory. I will go on right until I get the compression. So what you need to know is when you get your Loopstation, it's on -20. And if you will keep on -20, the sound will not be as clear as you going to put it up. So this is just how I set up. I'll keep on -3, something like this. And I always put reverb for my tracks. I'll put it on 5 or 3, something like this. But if you don't want to have reverb even for your kicks and snares, you can keep it on 0. So it's just how you want. I just keep on 5. Another thing is to get my input effects, my both input and track effects, or on multi. I mean, you can keep it on single if you want, it's not a problem, but you will just clearly see that if you put it on multi, you will have much more possibilities. So yeah, this could be a thing. Another one that I will show you right now is to put all my measures in free mode, because I want to have freedom of doing how much length I want for each one of these 5 tracks. And yeah, and the play mode, which is here multi, you can set it how you want. For example, for my melancholy track, I set up the play mode multi for the first 2, and for the last 3 they are in single. This is one of the Robbins technique, when you put the different notes here. So yeah, and another one is to make sure to have set up the tracks for the specific tracks that you want to have effects. For this you just either go and set up on or off, or you can press one effect here, for example filter, doesn't really matter. You will press it and then you can enable the tracks by pressing the edit button for the tracks. So this is much easier way to do this. And yeah, guys, I think that's all that I wanted to show you in this video. So guys, I really hope that my tutorial will help you. Oh yeah, one thing before I forgot. Somebody asked me how I record my loops to have better quality. So the solution is to have here a USB cable, and you put it here where it says USB, and you connect it with your PC or your laptop. And on PC, on your laptop, you need to have something like Audacity or FL Studio to record your loop. And then what I use for synchronizing the sound with the video, with the camera. I use DaVinci Resolve, which is one of the best programs that are free, so I recommend. And yeah, this could be this video, guys. I really hope that this one will help you if you are at the beginning of this road. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in another one. Peace, have a good day.